Right over there's my asparagus bed, and I just did that one. I had a little short video. It should be a short by now, a 3-minute short, but it doesn't start off as a short when it's over a minute, but it eventually becomes a short. Anyway, this bed's my next bed, and this was the Blackberry bed. And I mentioned this in a video or two before. I tried to grow in front of the blackberries. I planted them on the back. I've got videos of planting them and all that kind of stuff, and trimming them back and all that kind of great stuff. But I planted in front of them and nothing grew. And it was obvious by just reaching down in there that the roots were absolutely taking over. And not to mention that they were growing up and over, and I tried to push them in the back, which didn't leave me good access to them, and they didn't fruit very well. And it was just kind of, I'm like, I need to save this for my premier vegetables, the things that I like to eat regularly that are actual vegetables, and relocate these. And so that's what today was all about. I've been at it for about 2 hours, I guess. And what I had to do is I had to dig these up. First I trimmed them. Let me show you what. Trimmed them back to the soil. This is my old lawnmower cart, and all these, the 2 trash cans, are the blackberry vines, and I put them in there because when I get done dumping them, I'm going to put leaves in there. And I've got a weed eater. Someone suggested to me that I use a weed eater, put the old leaves in there and use a weed eater to chop them to smithereens. So I'm going to give that a try. So I've got 2 little trash cans here to do that. So you can see over there and in these 2, that's the blackberry vines. And my old cart, very, very handful. I've probably had it about 15 years, and I pull it with my lawnmower there. So after I did that, I ended up starting to pull the roots out. And these are the roots that were in there. And if you look at this, you can imagine, because they're weighted down now, that they were in every bit of that entire bed, fully explaining why nothing else would grow in there. So I've got a couple videos where I took, I think it's 5 different parts to this. This is Primark Freedom, and Doyle gave me some Doyle blackberries, so I've got 5 of each that I'm going to relocate and put them on the lazy guard, but in pots, until such time that I get fed up with them in pots too, and then I'll plant them in the ground further away from the property. These things, there is no doubt in my mind, I went through this with a gloved hand, and it was not difficult, because see this right here, look at that, I still got some, but see this right here, it has been in here for 2 years. These are rice hulls primarily. There's other things in it too, but they're primarily rice hulls, and these just do not degrade much. They're a phenomenal container amendment, or a container mix base. And so it was real easy to go through these, but it was not real easy to remove them. A lot more easy than would have been in soil, I can tell you that. But I went through here and I just dug down, and just like this, inch by inch all the way across, until I got almost all of them out. And look, see, these things are going to be, they're going to come back. I bet you a paycheck. I'm retired, but if I had a paycheck, I would bet you a paycheck that these son of a guns are going to come back, even though I thought I got almost every bit of them. Look, and they'll probably come back from that. Anyway, as they come, because I'm going to have peppers in this bed this year, I'll be able to see when they're coming up and just yank them, and hopefully they'll eventually give up. But that's what I pulled out of it. And when I was digging down, I saw that it got underneath the landscape fabric, which is I put on the inside. If you look at when I first installed these, you'll see what I'm talking about. And it rests on top of this. But I guarantee you, them dang things have gotten down underneath the soil, and they're going to start growing on the other side of that fence someday, or over there, just places I don't want it to grow. They are that dang invasive. So yeah, my advice to you is know where you're going to plant them things and know what they're capable of. And I wouldn't put them anywhere in a place that you may change later. Because man, oh man, this was not an easy task. It only took me a couple hours, but I got after it. Anyway, it's time to finish this bed. I'm going to put some chopped up leaves in here, 1 bag of the cow manure like I did the asparagus bed, and then just cover them up. I took about 4 to 6 inches out of here and I put it in here, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to put them over here on top of the cow manure and the leaves, and that'll finish this bed. So I'm about to head back to the back of the property, and I'm going to discard all this and put leaves in here and go about whipping those up with the weed eater. I'll show you that. But what I got here is these roots, and I'm thinking, why not try to dig a quick hole and or a small trench and just dump a bunch of them in there and just let them go if they're gonna go, because I'm throwing them away anyway. So why not attempt to put them in a place that they may grow? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take the shovel there and I'm gonna dig a hole, trench, something like that. Just throw them in there and cover them back up and just see what happens. So I'm back here on the back of the property in what I call the woods. It's not very much, probably a ½ acre to an acre of these trees here. So I raked up leaves into the trash can here, and I've got my electric weed eater, and I'm just going to stick it in there per suggestion, and we're going to see if it'll grind it up, because the leaves are, I guess I'm going to use the word fluffy, but they're a lot of airspace in them. So let's see if we can reduce the airspace, get more product. So I'm going to hold the camera while I'm doing it. Wow, that's very effective. So I'm going to do that off camera now, and I'll get 2 of these trash can fulls for the raised garden bed. That's quite impressive, actually. I was pulling it back here, and I'd say this weighs between 35 and 50 pounds. And before I chopped it up, it probably weighed 5 pounds. So it did a great job. That is a lot of material, a whole lot of material, and whoever suggested that to me, I'll try to find their name and put it in the video, but thank you very much. That was awesome. You can see where the house is. That's the orchard, soon to be orchard. Here's the trench I dug, and we'll see if it's worth it or if that was a waste of 30 minutes. Put the roots in there, covered up. Probably in the upper 50s, maybe even lower 60s. Got a little bit of rain coming. And mostly what I did was use my shoe to scrape it back over. And yeah, the rain's gonna help. There's still some poking out a little bit here and there. Don't really care. It was wasted until I thought about it last night. So we'll see. I got 1.5 trash cans full in here, and it did a really good job. It wasn't perfect, but it did a really good job. Much better than the asparagus one. But I've got the black cow on top of it now. I don't know how much value the black cow is really going to offer. I hear some good reviews on it and bad reviews on it, but I went ahead and said, well, I'll put one on each one and see what happens. So now that that's done, all I got to do is put the remaining, it's not topsoil, but some of the bed I removed back on top of it. And I'll pile it up if it doesn't look like it's going to fit level. And that'll put this one to bed.